we're giving him all support that we can, and nobody feels worse than Jose, because he takes it very serious and takes it to heart. I mean, he's one of ours, and you know, we've all been through this before. Not in this uh, spotlight like this. I mean, it hurts us all to see him hurting, and we'll give him all the support that he needs.
Brian McTaggart.
Dusty, in all your years, have you ever seen one team make so many plays in one game? It just seemed like everything that was hit to them, they were there. They
Yeah.
made the plays, diving catches, and so forth.
Yeah, I mean, not in a while. I mean, Kiermaier takes a home run away, and then the right fielder makes two outstanding plays. I mean, in that one nightmare inning, um, the ball barely went off of Bregman's glove. That's a double play. I just knew we were going to get out of that one, and boy, it was just a nightmare inning. And then, I mean, what hurts is that we had 1 ball, 2 strikes on Diaz, and he hangs a slider. I mean, the kid's been awesome, Paredes, all year, and then he, has no balls and 2 strikes and hits Kiermaier, and then barely nicks Adamas, for another run. But we had action. We had bases loaded, and didn't get any run, and any runs, and then we had some men on base, and I mean, that's all you can ask for is to have people on base, with the right hitters up there, and that big hit has been eluding us, the whole series, and seems like they get whatever they want, and then the pinch hitter bloops one to right field and scores 2 runs, and so far things haven't been going our way. We really got our backs up against the wall. It's a steep mountain to climb, but it's not impossible. And so we just gotta tighten our belts, put our big boy pants on, and come out fighting tomorrow.
Brian Smith.
Dusty, did this game in many ways kind of capture the series? A very tight, very tense. You guys had multiple chances to maybe win this game, but Tampa Bay was able to shut you down at the right time, or maybe just find some way to get an edge?
Well, I don't know if they had an edge or not, but runs are very difficult to come by, especially when you're not getting the big hit. And like I said, I mean, everything that went wrong in that 5-run inning, we still had action on getting back in the ball game and winning that game. So it hurts to know that have come so close on winning all 3 games.
Mark Berman.
Dusty, how disappointed were you that the home plate umpire didn't ask for some help on that check swing called a strike on Altuve?
Yeah, I mean, and yeah, I mean, it's very disappointing, but you can't argue that. It doesn't do any good. And then, I went out on that pop-up bunt. I guess he told me that was similar to the Ed Armbruster call from 40 years ago, because Maldi clearly, had a shot at catching that ball on that bunt. And, I mean, the breaks are certainly not going our way, but like I said, we got a steep mountain to climb, but it's not impossible.
Brian Bearfield. You there, Brian? Okay. Stephanie Epstein.
Dusty, does Altuve have the yips?
I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, it's it's tough to see this, happening to such a great player and such a great guy. you know, and it's just I don't know what it's called. I mean, you can go in a defensive slump same way you can go in an offensive slump, and then physical turns mental. So we certainly got to get past this.
Will you play him at second base tomorrow?
Pardon?
Will you play him at second base tomorrow?
Oh, for sure. Yeah. That's without a doubt. I mean, that didn't help us, and it would certainly kill him. So yeah.
Chair in the row.
Yeah.
Dusty, what went into your decision making to lift Urquidy after that error and go to Paredes? What did you like about the matchup there?
Well, I mean, I like the matchup because it was a fresh arm. It was the third time around, and you're bringing in some power. And like I said, he had Diaz, 1 ball, 2 strikes. I mean, he was 1 strike away from getting out of that and hung a slider on the inside, and then was no balls and 2 strikes after the pop-up bunt, and he had 2 strikes on Kiermaier, 0-2. So it was definitely the right move. It just didn't work. We just didn't execute the pitches.
Ubaldo Martinez.
What did you think about Urquidy's outing today?
He was good. He was very good. Like he was in trouble a couple times, and that's another reason why we went to get him, because rule of thumb is, a great pitcher can get out of trouble maybe 3 times, and that was his 3rd time in trouble, and a good pitcher usually try to go get him after 2, and that was his 3rd time in trouble.
Mark Berman.
Dusty, how painful is it when you know the numbers as well as anybody? You've had the tying or go ahead run at the plate in the 9th all 3 games, and you've left a total of 31 runners on.
Oh boy, that's a big number, So the way I look at it, we're due. I mean, we're due big time to have some, to push some runners across.
Tyler Kepner. Last one for Dusty from Tyler.
Steve, you talked about the Rays, everything going their way, but what makes that team so difficult to face?
I really don't know, actually. I mean, they got an outstanding bullpen, and right now they're believing. They're believing that everything they do is going to turn out right, and it is turn out right. Okay.
All right, Dusty. Thank you.
All right.
Appreciate it.